All right. So I'm excited to have Wendell Day with me to share his testimony after working with us. And so let's just jump right into it. So when we first met, you had a very successful career as an operations leader in the aviation and manufacturing industry, but you wanted to kind of make a change due to, high stress, unreasonable work hours, and, many other things that were kind of going on. So just, tell us a little bit about your story. What was your situation before we started working together?
Okay. So I had worked for a company for about 16 years. I progressed incrementally up through my career at the company, been relatively successful. But I had got to a point where I plateaued and those opportunities to make it to the next level weren't there. So when we had discussed, I was trying to figure out how I could take my skills that I had in that aviation manufacturing environment and transition it to another type of manufacturing environment. In my case, I transitioned into a defense manufacturing environment. But I mean, I think that could be used in any type of skills. And so you helped me to highlight those things that I had as strengths, the ability to sell that to a company so that they would say that it makes sense. And it allowed me to get to my next opportunity.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, just basically just kind of jumping off of that, I think, when we first spoke too, and then you had mentioned, kind of some of the things you wanted to do after, you found your new opportunity. And I think, it's awesome to see that, you were able to kind of take some of the skill sets that you had before and just literally transition them over fairly quickly to a new opportunity. And so now you're kind of in this new opportunity where it's giving you a lot more, flexibility, freedom, and in terms of kind of your work arrangement, and that's wonderful. I'm just so happy to see that, and also a really nice bump in pay. And so
Yeah.
I'm super happy for you. So that's a good thing. So what were the tangible results you achieved after you started working with us? And so I know you had mentioned a couple of them, but if you want to elaborate, what were some of the tangible results that you achieved after working with each other?
Okay. So the first one that comes to my mind is just being able to market myself through my written resume a little better than what I was doing. Um, from the environment I came from, I didn't have to apply for a job. Everyone knew me. And so the resume wasn't as important. But when, you're trying to transition into another type of career field where people don't have that day to day working environment with you, you have to be able in written form, show them the deliverables and the actions that you were able to complete. And so, we met and we reviewed my resume and you gave me some really good pointers. And I think that was definitely a key piece that allowed me to get the position I have. Additionally, the other piece is just the confidence, to know that I'm very happy, I'm good where I'm at, but I also believe that my skills I could go do in pharmaceuticals, I could go to any varying level of fields because the abilities that I have are truly transferable. So that written communication, that ability to translate the language and the lingo and the acronyms from the aviation side into all those multi-disciplines of manufacturing, work on that and the ability to market and sell myself in a way that people would understand that, okay, if I did this for my previous employer, I could do it for them.
Yeah, well said, Wendell. Very well said. So now that's awesome. No, I'm so happy that we were able to work together and really kind of find out what your secret sauce was, and that's a really important thing too. We often try to tell a lot of our clients is to really kind of focus on or focus in on what you do really well. I mean, that's the thing. Many employers, if you're not clear on that, neither would an employer be clear on that. So it's really great to see that, we were able to kind of hone that in for you and you were able to find your new opportunity very quickly and one that compensated you very well and put you in a really good position from where you were before, even though you were in a good role. But it sounded like you wanted to also make some other adjustments and changes just even to your own lifestyle and quality of life. So that's awesome. And so I guess the
Yeah,
last question I
absolutely.
do have. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I guess the last question I do have is, what advice would you give someone who considers working with us?
I think they go in and they know what they're looking for, or even if they don't know what they're looking for, be open to the advice that they're going to be given. Because when you guys know what you're doing, you have a long resume of success within a multitude of different fields. Things I would tell them is know that you're an established professional, know that you have skills, be definite about what you want to achieve in your next role. And then you're able to target those companies that are the best fit for you. Because all the other stuff, if you get the right company and you get the company that your skills are going to be most applicable for, the money will come, the work life balance will come, all that stuff lines up. But the key piece is having a made up mind about what you want out of the opportunity, and then being receptive to that feedback that you guys provide to execute when it comes down to making a decision on the next opportunity, compensation, and all those things that go along with making that step.
Awesome. Awesome. No, so happy to hear. And so there you have it. You have Wendell Day success story. So I'm super happy for him and super happy for you, Wendell, and your family. And yeah, you're with us for life as always. And we're just so glad to be able to work with you. So I really appreciate you sharing your testimony and story with the world. Thank you so much, Wendell. I really appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.